Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Parker Kligerman's Discount Tire Dodge Challenger from 2012. As always, let's take a look at the box right here. Not exactly a fancy box as the Verizon Justin Allgaier we just took a look at, but this one's really not bad for a generic box. The whole box is covered in like an asphalt color. It's got like flaws and like cracks and stuff. Not bad for a generic box, but whatever. Got Champion Series, Checkered Flag Sports, 124 scale Diecast collectible, 2012. Upside down NASCAR logo for some reason. Got Champion Series, Checkered Flag Sports. You see got on the side actually something about the real car. Number 22, Parker Kligerman, Penske Racing and Discount Tire. Same stuff all around. Here is the car itself. Probably one of the most sought after and hard to find die-cast body molds in NASCAR, the Dodge Challenger. Checkered Flag Sports only made a handful of these. They made a bunch of Keselowskis. They made only an Allgaier. They made a Hornish. They made a weird petty Challenger thing. But this is probably one of the rarest ones for the reason you can see right here on the certificate of authenticity. For this Parker Kligerman, they only made 192 of these things. And between custom makers and everything, I wonder how many of those 192 still even exist. But this is a pretty rare Challenger. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of this car. There you can see the nice Challenger front end. This was a very smart idea for Checkered Flag Sports to do. Make the Challenger before Lionel, and therefore get all their business, since Lionel was kind of slow on the COT cars for some reason. Of course, they gave the Chevy right away, had to get that Junior car out, but everyone else, they were just like, we'll get to it eventually. They eventually did get to the Toyota. They sort of got to the Challenger, but whatever. But this mold is pretty perfect. The molding is perfect. The decaling is perfect. This was just a fantastic job by everyone at Checkered Flag Sports. It's a shame they stopped making cars after this year, just for the fact that I wonder what their Gen 6 cars were going to be like, but whatever. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Discount Tire, Tires.com, and Shell Pennzoil. Got Dodge Challenger RT, got Dodge with little stripes, number 22. Down the side, you got Discount Tire, you got Dodge and Safety Clean. You've got SKF and Alliance Truck Parts, On the B-Post, you have SRT Mopar, you got PPG, Bosch, Snap-on, Mazak, and Freightliner. You've got all those little, like, different types of tires and stuff that you usually see on the Discount Tire cars back there. On the back, you got Discount Tire, number 22, and Dodge Challenger. Got America's Tire on the deck lid. Got the same stuff down the other side. Let's take a look under the hood, which opens pretty far. Nothing on the other side of the hood, but there is the engine detail. See, actually does say Dodge stamped on the engine. That's nice, but that detail is much better than anything Lionel's given us. I forget exactly what these Checkered Flag Sports cars retailed for. Take a look under the deck lid. Got your typical fuel cell and such back there. Roof flaps, of course, do open, if they feel like it, which they don't, but they do open. There's the underside of the car. You see this one is number 79 on that little like tin plate or whatever you want to call it. It's funny, it says 2008 CFS. Though this diecast didn't exist until 2010, so why is the Challenger stamped with 2008 like that? Maybe they're using a piece of the base from like another car? I don't know. See, the splitter is actually like bolted on separately. That's something we don't see with Lionel. It does, again, have the, yellow painted lug nuts. So, much more accurate than Lionel's lug nuts. Got the rubber window net, all the stuff you saw in the Verizon view, but antenna and everything. Parker Kligerman raced this twice in 2012 at Iowa and Chicago, some of the away races. It's funny, Parker Kligerman was kind of getting built up from Penske there, but then just never amounted to anything and just kind of got the boot. He did just win a truck race last year for some random small teams. That was kind of fun to see, but he was kind of the new and upcoming driver for a while until they got Ryan Blaney, and then kind of Ryan Blaney took the path that I'm sure Parker Kligerman was going to take. Here is the 164 scale from Lionel of Keselowski's, but you see Lionel made a 164 scale Challenger, CFS only made a 124 scale Challenger. I can't imagine that Lionel, that was their plan all along. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Lionel was producing a Challenger somewhere. Like, they have, like, a prototype sample body that they were starting to mold somewhere before Dodge left. Because I just can't imagine they were just like, let's make a 164 scale only mold of a very popular body. I mean, Checkered Flag Sports was smart enough to do it quickly, so Lionel kind of dropped the ball on that one. But then again, Checker Flag Sports dropped their own ball in 2011 or 12, I forget what year it was, but they were going to make a Toyota nationwide COT mold before Lionel again. They literally offered some. There was like a Kyle Busch, a Denny Hamlin, a Joey Logano, which I was excited for, getting another Joey Logano GameStop car. That was going to be cool. And then they just up and canceled them all, like, oh, we didn't meet MLQ or whatever. But so then they just dropped that ball entirely. If they had the Toyota mold, one, they probably could have stayed in the sport for diecast longer, because they would have been able to make Toyota molds for the next few years, where the Challenger left after this year. Well, I mean, they still run them in nationwide Xfinity Series, but it's random small teams that nobody would buy. So Checker Flag really dropped the ball on that one. If they made that nationwide Toyota mold, they could have been really rocking those Joe Gibbs Racing nationwide cars for a few more years, and they definitely screwed up that. Not sure what their MLQ was. I can't imagine they didn't sell very well. I don't know if they had, like, they must have had a really crazy MLQ amount or something. I don't know. If you want this car, as I said, the Challengers are very, very impossible to find. All of them. You might get occasionally lucky for some idiot who doesn't know what they have and throws it up for like NASCAR Diecast 124 for $20, and you'll get like some Dodge Challenger or something. But most of the time, these things go for over 100 almost every time. Especially this Parker Kligerman one does not pop up very often at all. Which is funny, because this was initially kind of the least popular Challenger, because everyone was like, oh, I'll just get Keselowski's, who's Parker Kligerman? And didn't really buy this thing up very often. But now, because of that, it is now the rarest one with the smallest number and everything. So, definitely a nice Challenger to have. I'm sure Parker Kligerman has a lot of fans, because he definitely is kind of a fun guy. He now does NBC Sports, and he, of course, as you know, races trucks for a small team. But maybe he could have been something if he got a little bit longer at Penske. So, who knows. But anyways, I think that's pretty much all there's to say. This has been a review of Parker Kligerman's Discount Tire Dodge Challenger. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.